Here at the old abandoned PA Turnpike. I believe it was Route 76. Down the other end, we're going to walk on down and we're going to see the Hojo's Plaza, and we're going to walk up to the first tunnel. It's actually from where we're at, we're in Saluvia, which is the beginning of it. And as you're walking along, you can hear the sounds of the 18-wheelers on the new section of highway or turnpike, and it spans that way, but it's blocked off, and it is now used for bike travel. People can bring their bicycles out here and travel through the tunnels. Bike lights and helmet lights are required, and it says enter at your own risk, so it's not an official path for bikes, but they are allowed to travel it. You can hike it. Just make sure you have lights going through the tunnel, because it is pretty dark in there. And there are two tunnels from here to Breezwood. It expands from Saluvia clean to Breezwood. It's about 10 miles, and the tunnels are about a mile long each. So you can see it's quite a hike if you're going the whole length. And you can see the barriers behind me, because there's no motor vehicles allowed on the turnpike or on the abandoned turnpike. And there's a lot here to explore, a lot of interesting things to see. You'll see once we get up to the tunnel, there's a lot of interesting things up there. There's a room that you can go in if you have a light. You can go into the room to explore. I'm not sure if there's stairs in there that lead to the upstairs part, but you'll see that once we get up to the tunnel. It is quite a hike, probably about a mile and a half. The Hojo's Plaza is the first stop we're going to make, which you can actually see the barriers to the Hojo or Howard Johnson's Plaza from here. And we hope you enjoy this film and enjoy this little tour. Enjoy. Thank you. Okay, we're about to venture down what used to be the Pennsylvania Turnpike, which is now an old abandoned part of the turnpike. We are now looking at the opposite end of which way we're going to be walking. So we're going to turn around here and go through these barriers. As you can see, there's some writing on them. There's a little sign there of the laws for they have turned it into a bike path. Enter at own risk. And some other writing. No motor vehicles allowed. So no ATVs, no motorcycles, dirt bikes, whatever. And our first stop is going to be at the Hojo's, where the Hojo's used to be, or the Howard Johnson's, which I can see the barriers off in the distance. If I can zoom in on them, as you can see them right there. That's going to be our first stop. That's where the rest stop was for the Howard Johnsons. You can see we're going to try to make it up to the first tunnel. It spans about 10 miles between Harrisonville or Saluvia and Breezwood. And hopefully we can make the journey there and back before I have to get to my next farm. So it's just sort of kind of eerie, like a Holocaust. I gotta get my son down here. He loves stuff like this. Yeah. Yesterday I was in a town that has been abandoned since the 80s. It's only about a population of 10 or 11 there now. The name of the town is Centralia. It's been abandoned due to underground fires in the coal mines. This is a nice little walk. It's about a half mile to a mile to beginning of the first tunnel on this side, which is coming from Saluvia, right above Harrisonville, which is on Route 30. The new turnpike goes out around from the to the south of, or yeah, to the north of here. Why they abandoned this section of road, I have no idea. Don't know the whole story. You can see the barriers are getting closer. I'll be right back as soon as I get to those barriers.